Hdx 4000.
Tires are aggressive, but because of the...
Ooh. That radar screen. That doesn't look too friendly, you guys. Today we're going to be heading to Toro corporate headquarters, and they've got us on lockdown. We're not allowed to show you guys any of the new tools, gear, and equipment. I think it's called an NDA, non-disclosure agreement. But we're going to be able to get a sneak peek at everything that's coming down the pipeline, and the day that I am allowed to release this, I'm going to be publishing it to you guys. And you know, not just the new tools, what I want to show you guys today, but I actually want to just take you behind the scenes on the event, let you see what going to one of these events is like, what goes on with it. Hopefully it'll be an interesting day. And with that weather, I hope all of these other influencers, because there's going to be a bunch of them coming into town, brought their raincoats, because we are going to get wet, I have a feeling. We'll see what develops. Let's have some fun. All right, you guys, before we head out, I got something in the mail, and I think it's from one of you guys. Let's see what's in the package. Oh, that's so cool. My dad was a crop duster. So, yeah, I love airplane memorabilia. So, thank you for this. This came from the Fallon Pilot Shop, and it looks like a guy named Al bought it. So thank you, Al. I hope I got that right. Now let's head out to our next destination. All right, this is Toro's main headquarters, and we are the first ones here. Everybody else is on a bus. I just drove from home. Let's go in and check some stuff out. I see toys already. I wonder if there's like no filming in the headquarters. Oh, they got some cool tractors down there. Down the steps. Look at this beast. The 4000. Check that out. Dang, that's slick. I already beat all of them to that shot. Hey, you can't use that shot. I already took it. I beat all of you here. I took the shot first. You can't claim that shot. Who? Jake the lawn kicker. Look at
That's right.
Toro. Little
right.
butt kissing. You know his little brown. Jake's a good kid, man.
Right.
Jake's a good kid. How you doing, Paul? Good to see you again, brother. Alan, how you doing? Did you sleep good this morning?
I did, yeah.
Good. How's the hotel?
Nice.
Is it?
The Radisson Blue, man.
Cool. How are you, Blake?
Good, how are you?
Good. Sean, you will stick out like a sore thumb today, buddy.
A little bit.
Look at that green.
Is
That's a nice color.
Yeah, I just picked this one out probably like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Only because they couldn't get my other one.
There's Savannah way in the background. We got Jason Creo. Gotta go say hi to Jason. How you doing, Jason?
Good morning.
Good morning, Jason. Good morning. Are we supposed to wear a mask? Ah, shit. Oh, hey, there's Josh. I didn't even recognize you. All right, I'll go get my surgical chin diaper on.
There's a lot of top secret stuff in there, so I want to make sure that we don't let the competitors know what we're doing. So.
The globe. So if you guys think that Toro is just Toro, check this out. Toro controls or owns Pope, Exmark, Lawn Boy, Erytrol. I don't even know what that is. Sounds irritating. Hater, Unique, Boss, Ditch Witch, all of these companies, and they just picked up Ventrac as well. So if you guys think Toro is just Toro, that's the global family of brands under the Toro name. And you can't use that, Sean. See, I'm trying to get the first shot so that nobody else can use my stuff. I've seen this tractor before, but never realized it doesn't have front wheels. Or are those front wheels? And no back wheels. Come on. Hey, Gina, how are you?
Good. Nothing like a wet and Tuesday.
Gotta print first. confidentiality and non-disclosure for facility tour, which actually is not unusual. In fact, I went to the Volvo production plant. You couldn't film anything inside of there at all. So a lot of these companies really keep this stuff under wraps. But the one thing about Toro is their testing facility is the most state-of-the-art that I've ever seen. It's crazy. No, I can't film it. I can tell you what I've seen before. We're talking about. I gotta sign another one?
No, we already signed one. This is the second one.
Oh, well, I'm just gonna do it anyway. I'm just gonna be so confident that I'm getting it signed in my confidentiality agreement. All right, here you go. There you go, Kim, and a pen for you. That's Kim. Where are you from, Kim?
I'm from Cleveland, Ohio.
What
Lawn and
main?
Landscape Magazine.
Lawn and Landscape Magazine. And you guys know Blake and Naylor? And so they've got actual platforms that come up and they duplicate 25, 30 degree slopes.
You've been here before?
Yeah, they've got heat chambers.
He's been everywhere.
So they got like ovens that they put everything in, so they duplicate like super summer heat, and then they can switch it and make it like cold. So they got all of these different. It's just amazing. You're gonna be blown away, and it would be such a cool thing if we could bring these guys in, but you guys just seen why we can't. Let's look at the Toro system. This one is called the My Ride system, and this one really is designed to optimize operator comfort with an adjustable suspension system on the back. But now Toro has two new versions of the Titan Max. This one is called the Havoc, and you are going to pay a premium price for it, but you also get premium style. But now this is a brand new mower right here. This is the Toro Pro XL Hdx 4000, and they've made some changes to it. If we look at the front end of it, look at how they've got this I-beam suspension or I-beam framework up front, additional tow hooks up in the front. They've done some styling modifications just to make it pop a little bit more. So now we've got a battery powered Toro and a battery powered grandstand. Now the new battery powered zero turn runs off 10 separate battery packs, while the battery powered stand on unit runs off 8 of the same battery powered packs. Okay, so here's your charge ports. 5 motors power in this one, 5 power in that one. Oof, the multi-force. Well, this is something that has always intrigued me. But look at this hopper on the front. Look at that mulch force. Now, they got that right over the mower deck. Look at that. So they don't even have to take the mower deck off to run that. And then here we've got the same multi-force, but set up with a snowblower attachment. Looks like this one is definitely set up, the LED lights tells me that this one is set up for winter work. Alright, you guys, welcome to Toro headquarters. We're going to have a lot of fun today checking out some brand new gear and equipment. The first thing we're going to look at is what, Jared?
So take a look at the Toro Multicourse. Revisit the 4000 Z Master with My Ride.
All right. So over here, the Multiforce, this is your baby. And the Multiforce is a brand new hopper, hydraulically dumped hopper that you guys have installed just this year, right?
Yeah, so we launched that in March of this year.
Okay.
And we actually sold through them. We didn't make them out. So it's almost 11 cubic feet of space. You can carry up to 250 pounds in it. And yeah, it's hydraulically controlled. Dumps out in front of the casters about 10 inches. So you don't have to pull in the tree rings. It's been really useful.
Nice.
Yeah, LED lights, USB if you need it. We've got an electric deck lift on this. But also, you know, think about Some of the people that are operating it, easy as all to operate.
Oh my gosh. That's actually, I'm kind of excited about it. What do we got in the back? A Cowie engine?
Yeah,
Yes.
921, 31 horse.
31
You
horse.
can adjust it based on weight. Mine obviously would have to have a little more tension than yours because I got a few pounds on me here.
Tell me about these tires though, Jared. So you said these were specially designed, and I'm looking at this tire and I see a lot of siping right on the inside of it. So if you guys aren't familiar with it, this is called the siping, the smaller grooves. But tell me about the science behind these tires.
So when a lot of the feedback we got from customers was, I need big tires. It helps absorb some of the bumps in my yard. It helps me go faster. It just, you know, and then the big beefy tires help with hillside stability. So we went out and we developed these tires with the tire manufacturer that we use on a number of different tires. They're called Voodoo Track. You'll only see this in Toro. And, you know, you were just pointing out here, that actually helps to avoid turf tear. So these tires are aggressive, but because of the design within the treads, it's actually very soft on the turf. So you get the best of both worlds.
Look at this wing. So look at this. Hey! Yeah. Here. So you see that wing? Okay. So it's a rear discharge mower. And this is a 144-inch cut deck on it. It runs a Yanmar diesel. The wings the center deck will not cut when the wings are folded up. The price tag of this mower is about $65G. And that's Josh with Stony Ridge. Now over here we got Jason Creel, he's on the Havoc. All right, and we got Naylor coming in. Ooh, let's do it, Naylor. Look at that. How are you activating it? Right here. Like a dingo. Oh, look at what Josh is doing. Hydraulically raised wings. So you're not manually lifting those up. Brand new. Okay, so Christian's handing off to Jake, it looks like. Jake, you running it?
Yeah, how far can I go?
Now this runs off from 8 battery packs. We've got the engineer and designer, one of the guys that masterminded this right here. I'm Stan. Earl? Merle. Merle, you built this, right? And it runs off from 8 battery packs, right?
Yep, we call them the hyper cell Toro battery.
Okay. 5 motors, but what did you do different? That because you said you put in some refinements to make it not herky-jerky, to make it a smoother operation, I believe.
So yeah, so we just basically gave it speed control so that we can have the operator can control how much speed we actually have. So instead of trying to go from 0 to 10 on the controls, now you can go whatever you want down to 4 miles an hour. So you'll have more control as well.
So I wanted to test out that MyRide system and see actually how well it performed, and I will tell you it is probably the best ride I've ever had on a lawnmower. Just the softest, smoothest ride imaginable. So I found the biggest, baddest bump out on the course, and I hit it over and over again at top speed. Not to see if I could break anything, I just wanted to see how it felt. And although the machine took a jarring, the operator didn't. Guys, Blake from B&B Lawn Care, hit that bump as hard and fast as you can, and let me know what you think. It doesn't even register. Yeah, that is. Hey, let's find out. He's turning the blades on and getting her to go. Wonder why. What's he gonna do? Hey, what do you think? What's your thoughts on it?
Comfortable.
Unusually comfortable, isn't it?
Very comfortable.
I said on camera that I think it might legitimately be the most comfortable mower I've ever driven.
That's very comfortable.
I
I went over that bump, full speed, full max. And you saw,
Yeah, you just float. You just a little jar.
honestly, I was a little nervous at first, but it was like a cloud.
Uh-huh. Now Jake, the lawn care kid, on the other hand, didn't have the MyRide suspension on the big dog mower that had a 12-foot cutting swath, but that didn't really slow him down from hitting everything as hard and as fast as he possibly could. Yeah, I guess you gotta drive them like you stole them, right? So what you're seeing is that
That's amazing.
I would say it's like the Cadillac of lawnmowers, but a lot of you guys be like, it's not junk. You know what? Let's go see the Tesla of lawnmowers. They have a battery-powered stand-up lawnmower. So that's it.
That's it.
I mean, legitimately, as soon as you turn the key, you have a lawnmower. Okay, you got to go through a safety startup. All right. Let's do some, everybody's been doing a lot of up and down the hill. Cameron, can we go over by these trees? I want to see how the controls work, you know. Straight up and down a hill is one thing, but let's pretend we're touching up around a tree line. Feather up. Good, let's touch up around the tree line. I'm pointing this out to you guys is I legitimately had a guy that didn't know, and that's a fair and honest question. But if you mow with your chute to the tree, you can rub all the way around the bottom of the tree And you can eventually kill the tree if you continue to do that, because then you break, I think, the cambium.
Not only that, you have a chance of hitting the blade against the tree.
That's true.
Get in there tight enough.
So now, Merle, is there any adjustment on these controls? Like if you want to really get into some tight places, can you adjust the controls manually up and down?
Yep, you can just change the speed.
Okay.
You can do,
Come on, camera, did you see this before?
No, I haven't. This could be new to me.
basically there's some run screens in here. All
Okay.
you gotta do is push over. This will give you a runtime left on traction, and then this is all your blade loading. Sorry, it's raining on here. This will tell you that you're loading on each one of the different blades in case you're in heavy loading. And this is your traction speed. You're at the highest speed, so you're trying to trim around a tree at 10 miles an hour. It's really kind of hard, so you can just lower this down to as low as 4 miles an hour to make it extremely easy to do tight areas. And you can change this on the go. All you gotta do is hit positive and negative as you're mowing.
And just so you guys know, Merle is this is his baby. He designed this. So we got 2 USB ports. This is also IP65 rated, right? Or is it 56?
So there's different components on the whole machine, and everything's going to be rated differently, of course, but Toro wants to make sure that each component is sealed up.
Mm-hmm.
So we're working on getting everything, especially deck motors are a focus for us. We want to make sure that they're going to be the same type of durability that we have on our LCE machines today.
Okay.
So,
And what's the number, Merle?
oh. So right now we're at IP65. We're shooting for IP67, and then we'll basically have it so that it can be replaceable. So we can easily wash the deck from the bottom, no problem. But even then, when we get to IP67, we don't want to be pressure washing those electrical components.
So long story short, you're not going to aim a pressure washer directly at the motor, at any of these components. You're not going to put it right at it. What's the price point, Merle? Do you know?
I have no idea.
And they never do. The engineers never do.
Currently in production and shipping as we speak.
Can you walk me through what we're looking at with this one, Tom?
Absolutely. This is our brand new Flex Force 60 volt battery 2-stage snowblower. So for the last couple of years, Toro's been in the market with our Flex Force 60 volt single stage and power shovel products, but now we're super excited to introduce this new 2-stage model. It comes in both a 26 and a 24-inch version. Our 26-inch version comes standard with hand warmers. And what's really unique about this particular solution is this model, all of our 2-stage battery solutions have onboard capability to hold 3 60-volt batteries. It comes standard out of the box with 2. This here is a mock battery, but the 26-inch comes with 2 7.5 amp hour batteries. Let me help you there.
Yeah.
And the 24-inch comes standard with 2 6 amp hour batteries. Fully loaded, 3 7.5 amp hour batteries. This thing can clear 45 parked car driveways in 10 inches of medium density snow. It's a ton of clearing capacity. Very basic machine, as you'd imagine, super easy to start. That's all there is to it. Right here, you'll see your power draw, so you can see your battery fill. These 2 battery ports are obviously empty. And then there's an eco mode and a standard mode. And all of this is based on Toro's compact 2-stage platform with no sacrifices. So our hardened gearbox, which means there's no shear pins to replace in this model. It's all designed so that it's strong enough that the engine would stall out before the system would break.
But it does have shear pins.
It has what we call shear bolts.
Yeah.
So they're,
Okay.
they're 2 times stronger than a shear pin.
Oh, okay. So it's designed to not snap. The engine will cut before.
Exactly. So all you got to do is restart your engine. You don't have to replace your shear pins.
Okay.
We also have our anti-clog system. So here you can see it's essentially a relief mechanism so that snow will not bind up in your auger housing.
Oh, so it's an extra. So if you look here, right here. So instead of having just one hole, this, and if you turn it off, does this just make everything drop right back
It'll
down?
just drop out. Exactly. Yep. And then of course we've got our quick stick shoot control. So what this allows you to do is keep one hand on the auger, on the machine and continue to operate it. And then with your opposite hand, you can move your chute left, right, and of course up and down with one motion while keeping your other hand operating the machine.
Price point?
24-inch comes out at $14.99, and our 26-inch is $16.99.
How's that compared to your gas-powered models?
It's right now it's about $100 premium to our gas models.
Guys, do you know who this is? Do you guys know who this is? Introduce yourself.
Hi guys, I'm Christian with CNI Services out of Chicago, Illinois.
That's right, and him and I are going to get together and we're going to do a video on his Steiner because he's got an enclosed Steiner, and then he's got a Cub Cadet that he's beat the crap out of. Have you ever told everybody how bad you beat the crap out of that thing?
We had to, let's say, replace the transmission this past winter.
Replace the transmission. He's got his front plow on it. His poor Cub Cadet sagging like this. It's a UTV, but
She's a workhorse, but
he's a
Jake the Lawn Kid. Over there we're mostly talking lawn care, how to keep the lawns nice, double dark green and thick, how to master mowing, how to master fertilizer, how to master watering, and we talk to both pros and DIYers.
So when he says we, Jake means?
We means me. We talked about this last night at Top Golf.
I give him so much
I don't
crap.
know, we just sounds more legit.
I'm like, Jake, you got a mouse in your pocket? Who's the we part of you, and you?
The mouse in my pocket makes the video.
Snowblowers. All right. Let's just, you know what? Let's just dive right into this. This is the Toro Multicourse. Now, this came out last year, this snowblower attachment, right? But can you just tell me a little bit about it so we can get more familiar with what you guys did with this unit?
Yeah. So to get the snowblower on the machine, you first buy your multi-force standard unit, and then you need to add your additional low-flow hydraulics kit for operating the tilt and lower of the chute. So you'll raise and lower the entire snowblower with this cylinder right here.
Now, does that come with the snowblower package, or is that a separate?
That's a separate package.
Okay.
So it's called our low-flow hydraulics kit, and that includes this manifold right here and this lift cylinder right here.
Okay.
And those tap into the auxiliary hydraulics on the transmissions.
Okay.
So you have your hydraulic power there to raise and lower the snowblower, and you have a tilt control to rotate the chute. And then for the power of the snowblower, there's this high flow hydraulic system. And that pumps out about 15 gallons a minute of oil, and that powers the motor to spin your auger. And it is a two-stage snowblower.
Two-stage, so one stage, two-stage, and then up and out, and she'll cast about 60 feet, you were saying?
It throws snow up to 60 feet.
Okay.
And you can control that with your discharge chute. So we just tapped into the normal height of cut system that would be for operating your mowing deck. You take your deck off and you use this lever just to do the cable to raise and lower that chute angle.
How about these lights? Is this part of the snowplow package, or is this another accessory?
They're sold separately.
Sold separately, okay. And this is what, right here?
These are your controls for your hydraulics. So you move this toggle side to side to rotate your chute, and then this one up and down raises and lowers the whole frame for the snowblower.
Got it. And otherwise, this really is just like my Toro Grandstand.
Yeah.
I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's what I feel.
Yep, your Pto Switch right here, this engages the auger. So,
now, is this the same hydraulic package that you need for the Multicourse?
yes.
Okay. What other attachments will this run?
This will run the Curl Force blower, the snowplow, the mulch force. It's needed for the broom, but you also need that high flow system for the broom.
Okay.
And then there's also the ground driven aerator and dethatcher attachments that you can put on the front that this will raise and lower. I think I named all of them there. There's a lot to go through.
Okay. Okay, so it's not just the one and you're done.
Yeah.
So if you have other attachments, this system is going to be able to run multiple attachments as well when you bump up, because I'm guessing you don't give those away for free.
Nope.
Would be nice if you did, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would.
So legitimately, how much is an attachment like this going to add on to the price of the machine? Not the machine, but just the attachment. Do you know?
So I don't know pricing. I'm on the engineering side. You'll have to ask one of our marketing
Engineers
managers about
never
pricing.
know the pricing. They just know how to make things better. That's what they do, man. They get it, and they look at it and they go, oh, if I add this, it's gonna be that much better. That's what I've always been, any engineer I've asked that question to never knows.
Yeah.
So, all right, well, very good. And your name again is?
I'm Mike Jagger.
Nice to meet you, Mike.
Nice to meet you.
All right, that's Mike. That's the snowblower attachment on the Multicourse. All right, you guys, this is Clint.
Hi guys.
You guys may have recognized Clint since we did the Titan Max last year.
That's right.
And this one's called the Havoc.
This is called the Titan Max Havoc Edition. So this is the evil twin for the Titan Max.
Okay. And what are we looking at? What are the differences that we've got between this and the Titan Max?
So the most obvious difference you'll notice is that it has super mean styling. So as I mentioned, this is the Titan Max's evil twin. It also comes with 2 super bright LED light arrays. The whole purpose of these LEDs is so that you can send a signal that not only are you serious about lawn maintenance, but that you are going to do it whenever you dang well feel. So this machine, like the Titan Max, also sits...
Don't let the bow tie intimidate you.
Yeah, that's right. It sits on a super strong tubular steel frame. It also comes equipped with a 26 horsepower Kohler 7000 series engine. It also is outfitted with 3100 hydros. So you saw firsthand last year with the Titan Max just how fast that'll move you across your property. Now with a machine that looks this aggressive, you'll probably want to mow super slow so that your neighbors and everybody who passes by can see how good you look on it. This is a limited edition machine. It is not a special edition. We are only making so many of them. So just like Charlie in the chocolate factory with a golden ticket, if you see one of these and you want it, you better buy it, because if you leave and come back, it probably won't be there.
And there you go. That's the new Titan Max. Thanks, Clint.
Yeah,
appreciate it.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you again, too.